Good morning, and welcome to the 445 Productive Through Joy show with your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. The show airs each weekday morning, hella early AF at 4:45 a.m. here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel, and then 4:45 p.m. on Facebook Live. Today, we're talking about leadership and productivity. What is the connection between effective leadership? What is effective leadership, and how will that enhance your level of productivity? So, thanks for being here. If you're new, you can go to productivethroughjoy.com to see about us. We speak to groups, schools, and organizations about being productive through joy. You can also simply hit that subscribe button right there on your screen and become a subscriber right now and get all these videos for free. I did say free, 1, 2, 3, 4, free. Thanks for being here. Again, if you are new, allow me to say a few words about myself. This is your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher, author of the New York Times bestseller Raising Fences, author of the acclaimed historical novel Americas, which is set 13 miles from Ferguson, author of the book of literary theory, Animating Black and Brown Liberation, a theory of American literatures, which just came out actually in April. In fact, my last two books just came out. I'm on a book tour for the last two books. I'll be everywhere, probably coming to somewhere near you. I'll be at the Louisiana Book Festival. Coming up, I'll be at the Brattleboro Book Festival in Vermont. I'll be at the Kentucky Book Festival in Lexington. I'll be in Taos, New Mexico. I'll be in Seattle. I'm coming to you, so look for me. I am also the board president of the World Stage, a great literary and jazz venue, 501c3 nonprofit here in Los Angeles. Listen, I'm an expert at being, my educational background is UC Berkeley as an undergraduate, my master's from UCLA, and my PhD in English literature from the University of California at Riverside. Guys, I'm an expert at being productive, right? I don't say that to brag or boast, but people are oftentimes surprised at my level of productivity, given how crazy my own life has been. I am the product of a young girl who was violated at age 16 in a very difficult story, gave birth to me at 17, and subsequently gave me up for adoption to an amazing single divorcee. Yet at the time, no biological father, no adopted father. Listen, difficult times for the young MD at his core. Mo D famously said, "How you like me now?" And if I can be this productive and be so through joy, so many people who are watching the show and that inspires the show, our business, really all the things that we do. So thanks for being here. So let's dive in. We're talking about leadership today, which is an oftentimes misunderstood subject. So point one is you want to think about having an aspirational attitude about leadership. You want to be a leader in your own life, in your own family, not just because you want your ego self-aggrandized, but because you see the need. There is a need for leadership now in this world, as we know, and much of it begins with the leadership over yourself. What does it mean? Which goes right into point two. I saw Cornel West at a recent talk, and he was talking about activism and how activism begins with, confronting the self. And the same thing with leadership. I know for me, you go through difficult challenges. If you know the show, I've been sharing about a series of really complicated, really betrayals. People in your inner circle. I'm sure you know what it's like. You don't have your guard up with people in your inner circle. Maybe you should a little more than I do. And so when you get betrayed by people in your inner circle, it's pretty devastating because it's shocking, but you aren't prepared for that. Your guard is down, and so as a result, it makes you really look at and think about your attitudes about forgiveness, about love, about a lot of things, but also your belief that goodness will prevail. And that's a sidebar upon my own reflection about my own leadership and the confronting of the self aspect of that. For you, whatever that thing is, you want to be able to spend time confronting yourself, doing your due diligence with yourself. That's the way that you get to that next level of leadership, by being able to lead yourself effectively, which goes right into point three. Listen, people want to be around people, and at times, if they have to be led by someone in a business organization or a social setting, they want to be led by folks who they can respect. In my experience, people respect people who have self-respect, who show an ability to overcome and deal with their own lives. And lastly, who are courageous. It's impossible to lead without being courageous. It takes courage to confront the self. It takes courage to change. It takes courage to forgive. It takes courage to love. I mean, gotta have it. So, boom, goes the dynamite. That's all for today's show. We'll see you this afternoon at 4:45 p.m. In the interim, please go to productivethroughjoy.com. See about us. Have me come out speak to your group, school, organization. We have a really, really powerful series of programs. You'll see it all on the website. So yeah, thanks for being here. That's it. We'll see you at 4:45 p.m. Until then, let's talk about it and be about it. Deuces.